Hi everyone. If I wanted to make this video so that you guys can maybe get a little insight on what it's like to maybe be in a college seminary. So I thought I'd make a video and let you guys know what's going on, huh? So if you go this way, north on Cold Spring, you'll be going to Marion, which is about half a mile away. And if you go south Cold Spring, you're on your way towards downtown. So, but let's introduce you to the castle, which is very interesting because not many people get to live in such sort of a building. The place that I'm living at used to be a convent for nuns, for sisters. And it's interesting because before the city really expanded, all this area used to be woods. But with I don't know, industrialization, it just expanded, and so the nuns actually ended up moving away. And while they were trying to build this new place for them, this place was going to be here. So the Archdiocese of Indianapolis bought it and decided to make a seminary. So I don't know if you can see it. Let me try to get closer. So you see the wall here? It was a cloistered convent. So they would isolate themselves from the world, really. To be a cloistered nun is to be committing your life to be in union with God. So it's a very interesting role in the church, but I learned about it last couple summers ago. So here's the entrance to the chapel right here, and over here is the entrance to just the main entrance. So if you ever come visit, this isn't where you would really enter in. That's where we're going now. But if you were someone who had questions, I guess the main entrance is where you would go. So we're going to the student parking lot, which is where we enter the seminary. But yeah, this is I think this place is a cool place to see kind of what life was before the big city came, I guess. That's my thoughts on it, at least. So, whew. So here's the parking lot to where we park at. And what's really cool is if you keep going back that way, there's more land that belongs to Brute, which we play sports there sometimes, and it's a nice area kind of just to relax and kind of isolate yourself if you get too overwhelmed with the communal life here. Here's where we enter, but you need an access code, so and I have to hide you guys for a bit to enter. But if you're with me, then you can easily come through. Here where the rector's park and the formation staff. Here's where our bikes are at, because we bike a lot to Marion. Some of us do. Actually, a lot of us drive our cars to Marion. I don't know why. This would have to be the main seminary right here. Not have to be, but it is. And then out here, I'll show you the back door, or the backyard, which is a very interesting place. So if you notice, here's the wall from the inside, and this allowed the nuns to be outside and still isolated, to be in prayer. But for us, it's really an opportunity for the seminarians to practice, I guess, work, because every Saturday we have work days where there's a group that comes out here and just kind of upkeeps the backyard. But that's only really with like broken branches, and if they have a small project, like they last week buried a statue of the Sacred Heart, and that's one thing they did to create room out past the wall. Here's a little bonfire area that you can really do it whenever. Here's the shed, and behind the shed is firewood for the bonfires. I really like this little area pit right here. Is on their work days they take all the twigs and all the stuff to burn, and they make this huge bonfire. Basketball court to play. And I think it's very beautiful out here. If you want to get in touch with nature, you can just come out here and just be out here. I really don't know what this little building is right here, but I think if a sister wanted to isolate themselves from the community, they could have done it in here. It's really tiny, really. I guess now we use it as a shed, but it's tiny. And then I like this little window right here. There's a tire there, but. And then if we go back around the corner, I think there's like a little grotto back here. I actually haven't been back here, but I'm gonna go show it to you guys, and I'm gonna see it for the first time. But as you can tell, the yard is really big. Some of us can just hang out here and play some sports. I was actually, while I was in Colorado, they did a lot of hammocking. They would have a portable hammock and just hammock outside, and all you need is 2 trees to hold you up. So if I did get one, I could have easily done that out here, really. Okay, so yeah, this is my first time out here in this back area. And there's some space out here. Yeah, you could totally hide yourself out back here. And it looks to be like Mary holding Jesus, and they have benches for us out here if we wanted to just spend some time in prayer. This is very beautiful. If you can see the statue. What's it say? It says Our Lady of Mount Carmel. So that's cool. And then here's a close-up of the castle. I think it's really cool because my friend Charlie likes to call it a mini Hogwarts. So if we want to tell people where we live, here, let's enter this way so it's a lot faster. But if you wanted to tell little kids where you live, you just tell them, oh, I live in a little Hogwarts. So alright, so we'll start here, guys. And I don't know all the details, but we can try, right? And there's me. I don't know if you can see me in the white shirt. Alright, so what we're going to is one of the newer halls of the seminary. I think this is St. Bartolomeo, and this is the hall. And this is where the newer seminarians, but what I've realized is there's some seniors and juniors living here too. Hey Doug, I'm making a video for my peoples. Your peoples? My peoples. Hello peoples. Here's our bathroom. Welcome to Brute. Doug says welcome to Brute. It's a little laundry room. And we have a few halls in here. So this is called the St. Thomas Aquinas Hall. And this one is called the St. Joseph Hall, I think. I might have to double check. We'll go this way, alright? So a lot of the seminarians live in these rooms right here. Here's another bathroom for them in their hall. And then straight up ahead is called the computer lab, but there's not really computers in there. I think it's really like a study room. We'll take a quick look in there. But I know some people like to play video games, so they make this where they play. So like there's a computer right here, but it's really a great room to study. We got some printers. I don't study here, but being in here makes me want to be in here because it's nice and cool and quiet. And then we go this way. I haven't really been in here either, but this is the library. There's 2 rooms to it. But these drawers, I think, or cabinets, should have some bugs, but there's nothing in there. Let's look over here. Nothing. At least we got some books right here. Let's look in this one right here. No, dude, look, there's nothing. So I don't know why we call it the library. Here's the second part to the library. This one seems to have more books in it, but I think some of the Saturdays. So I'm part of the indoor crew, and we work on the inside. So I know last week we worked. 2 guys worked in the library, so we might be doing that again next Saturday. So this is the part of the castle that kind of gets me confused. Let's see. So if you go that way, it's the main offices. Yes, that's it. The main offices. Let's go through it quickly. It's like a maze, really. If you go upstairs, you go to the main entrance that I showed you earlier. This is Father Justin's office, and this is Father Joe's office. So let's go back this way, and let's see. We'll continue the better parts of the castle, not just the offices. We go this way, and you see like how low the ceiling is. It's kind of cool, and it's like this goes upstairs. Let's continue this way, and let's see. It's just the walls are very unique, and the hallways are unique. This is kind of cool, I think. So this is an extra room right here, mostly for a priest that comes. If you go in here, it looks scary, but it's really just a storage for a lot of stuff that we have, and another room for a priest that comes by. And straight ahead is the kitchen. We'll head that way. I think when we're done with the kitchen, we'll go up these to go to the chapel. So this room here to the right, let's see if it's occupied. It is not. It's really a hangout room. There's a TV, and sometimes we watch movies in here. There's a ping pong table. So if you're not doing either one of those, you're not really in here. Which I sometimes go in there just to, like, if I'm waiting. I'm usually waiting for people because of rides and stuff, so sometimes I'll sit in there. This is the kitchen. It's pretty nice, and it's really big. A lot of the cabinets have all you need if you want to cook. Here's some spices for baking, for cooking, spices, peanut butter and honey. Here's our storage. It's pretty big, but it'd be bigger because we only really eat breakfast here, but on the weekends, we can eat all meals here. But I don't even know what they have for meals, so I don't really know what to eat. And this is more extra storage. Sorry it's dark, but it's just more. Here's some food, mostly for those who buy their own food and stuff like that. I might do that, but I don't have. I actually have some money to spend to get food like that, but I'm still trying to figure out the system. If we go this way, we go to the main hall for meals, which is a decent size. Oh, look at this! We got some peoples. So they're doing homework. So I'm just making a video for friends and family back home and those who. Yeah, it's live right now.
I thought you were gonna edit this or something.
Oh, I might. No, it's not live. I meant, but Sorry guys, things got cut. So we're on our way to the chapel, and I'm gonna not talk in the chapel, but it's really nice, and I'll talk about it afterwards. Just leaving the chapel, and let's go back up. So yeah, that's where we do morning prayer, adoration, mass. We're in there pretty much a lot. So this is my favorite part of the castle, probably only because it looks like a castle. And I'm not really in here a lot, just because there's not much here. Like here's the guest room. What's this room right here? It's a bathroom. This is like a storage room. There's a lot in here, but I get water bottles in here because I get thirsty. Brute bottles. There's an office right here, and spiritual direction room right here. I like this part right here. It's very old, but it's a it says the cloister turn is sticking to help preserve this piece of our home's history. Please do not pass objects through or use this turn. So this is what the sisters would use to pray if they were cloistered, and they would use this turn, cloister turn, to bring in stuff for her. And then this little window right here. That's a little window, you see? But we're not really supposed to mess with it, so we'll get going. We'll show you the mail room, but then we'll go downstairs. And this is the mail room. It's very organized. Here's me on number 1. They have newspapers of each diocese, or some of them. This is ours. That's Archbishop Charles Thompson. He's very new. So, since we're upstairs, we'll go this way. Here's another office here to the right. Here's a bathroom. So if I have any lady friends come, supposedly this is your bathroom. So I'll have to show you again. Let's go in here. I like this room. I'm not in here a lot. Most people just pass through it, but it's like a communal room. So like we could do like night prayer here, or if we need to have a meeting or something. It's very dark. I can see pretty well, but the video is pretty dark. So we'll go this way. This is the video game room right here. Let's turn on the lights. The video game room here. And then over this way, I worked out this morning actually, but this is a workout room, which is tiny, but it's doable. So at least I know that I have equipment here if I want to work out, like I did this morning. Alright, let's go back this way. And we're going towards my room, but again, these are rooms for the seminarians. Go Notre Dame. And so we hear someone whistling. Here's this cool, it's a bathroom, but there's a little gathering area. It's not really gathering, but it's kind of cool. I bet you it's Robert whistling. He likes to... Oh, I want to show you this quickly. So what's cool is we have communal cars. So if we wanted to ride to Marion because they have parking passes, or somewhere else, we can take a car. So it's kind of cool if you didn't have a car. Let's see who's around the corner. So this is the what room is this? Dang. I don't remember what room this is, but it's a meeting room, so we can hang out here. Okay. Now this is the John Vianney room. It's where I live. We'll just take a quick peek in my room, just to kind of show you the room I live in. It's really, really tiny. So this is my room. This is my dresser, more dressers, bathroom stuff. And then look how big my room is, guys. It's really tiny. This is how big my room is. But it's nice because it allows me to be simple. And if you're wondering where my sheets are, I'm actually washing them right now. So I'm not sleeping without sheets, but but it's nice. It allows me to be simple and small. Let's go out this way. I'll show you the courtyard. I think that's what it's called. So not a lot of us are out here a lot, like on this balcony here. But again, it's just another place to go when you want to just kind of isolate yourself a little bit. I like the bells over there. They ring, they get rung like 2 or 3 times, and they're actually bells that you pull ropes on to make them ring. And I don't know, most bells that I hear are already recorded and stuff like that, but alright, let's go back inside. There's a little bit more, and that's it. And I wanted to show you the coolest things about the courtyard. But I think we can go there now because I've shown you a lot already. Just wanted to keep it short and simple, which it hasn't. The first part was 14 minutes, and right now I'm at 8 minutes. So let's... Oh, here's the Brute room, which is where I study usually. But the reason why I like this room is because if I sit right here, it looks like I'm in medieval times if I look outside. And the window's open right now, there's a screen, but like if birds are tweeting and insects are like grasshoppers are cricketing, it's very nice and peaceful in here. So let's go to the basement. I will show you the last part that I want to show you. Okay, I like this because it's the Wall of the Saints here in Indiana, or in America. And they have this thing like St. Philip, Rose Philippine, St. Damien, Elizabeth Ann Seton, Theodore Guerin. These are our newest saints. This is St. Andres of Montreal, and this might be Juniper Serra. Yeah, I think that's Juniper Serra. So last bit, so I don't forget. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed. I'm sorry for the instability of the camera, but hopefully by now the trick is to just minimize the windows to watching it, and you can just listen to it. Really, I'll say that in my email. But okay, so this is my favorite part of the courtyard. Each pillar right here represents one of the sacraments of the church. So I think this one represents baptism because of the waters. Is it this one that does it? Yeah, it's this one. That's the problem is like I don't know what this one is, but let's go this way. This one is the Eucharist with the bread and the wine. This one is holy oils, the canister that holds the oils. This one is holy orders, where you can be ordained a priest. This one over here, I don't remember what's over here. I think this is confirmation because it's the Holy Spirit, and you receive the gifts of the Holy Spirit at confirmation. And this one looks like baptism because of the water, but I can't tell. But anyways, it's like, I don't know, for me being like this super Catholic nerd, I love these pillars. Let's see, I don't remember what these are. But anyways, guys, thank you for taking the time to look around with me. I understand that you might be sick after this video, but maybe take it, well, it'd be too late if you're at this point, but thanks again for watching, and I hope to keep you involved still with my journeys here in Indianapolis and in the seminary. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and today is the Sunday before Labor Day, so tomorrow's Labor Day, so happy Labor Day and happy Sunday, and I hope to be able to talk to you soon, whenever I see you next. God bless. Bye.